All right, Pastor Mark here with the members of the greatest football team on the earth, the Seattle Seahawks, and very, very glad to let you guys share a little bit about your background, your story, your history, what Jesus has done in your life. Quick answers. I'll give you guys a couple questions and just give me quick answers. Let's start with Russell. Who's Jesus?
Who is Jesus? Jesus is everything. And the great thing about Jesus is he'll meet you right where you're at. You know, and it's free. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to work for it. He gives it to us because he loves us and he's full of grace.
He's the Alpha, he's the Omega. He's the beginning and end of everything. And, you know, in my life, you know, to understand where we've reached, you know, which is, quote unquote, in the world's view, the pinnacle, you really see how empty that is. And having Jesus in my life, you know, you really see how important that is because you see that he is everything. I mean, to take Jesus, who is perfect, and to be so humble as to come to earth as a mere man, and to live the life that he lived, despite knowing my sin, to go on the cross and to die for my sin and our sin and everyone's sin. To me, I mean, that's everything. You know, that's joy, that's peace, that's love. To think that him in his perfection would do that despite knowing the depths of who I am.
Jesus is love. You know, at the end of the day, we're all looking for somebody to comfort us, for somebody to be there for us at all times, for somebody when we're in the worst times of our lives, when we're battling with something, with struggles, whatever it may be. You know, when we're at our highest point too, as well. When things are going really well, we want somebody to comfort us and be there for us and say, "Great, you know, well done." You know, and that's Jesus. Jesus has always been there. He'll never leave you, never forsake you.
Literally, Jesus is the greatest treasure in the universe, and it just makes sense. It's not like you give up your life and then you get something worse. You know, it's like Jesus is for all of us.
You give the worst and get the best.
That's no question. You know, he gave us everything. We had nothing. He gave us everything. So literally, it's just 1 + 1 = 2. It's just that simple. You know, Jesus is better than anything that we could ever hope. Even better than a Super Bowl, better than an NFL career.
Is the NFL coach supposed to say that? That anything is better than the Super Bowl?
Don't Jesus, yeah. you know, I don't know if this
Edit that out.
You know, I think some of us here, all of us here would like to say, you know, who knows what's going to happen. But if we ever to win the Super Bowl, to be able to tell everyone that, no, Jesus is still better. Because as much as we worship this thing called a ring and championship, although we'd like to have one for sure, I just can't wait to tell people. If that happens, God willing, we'll be able to tell people, yeah, Jesus is way better still. Because you're going to wake up the next day, things are going to be the same if you don't have Jesus. If you have Jesus, it's still going to be awesome, win or lose. So.